This is not just a number. It is a divine sign, a spiritual alert, a warning from heaven. You felt it, the tug in your soul, the voice in the quiet moments, the restlessness that won't let you settle. God has been calling, whispering your name in the darkness. And now, He's sending one final message. This is your last chance to turn back. Before the door shuts, before the light fades, before the opportunity to return slips away. He's not calling you to religion. He's calling you to relationship, to healing, to freedom, to light. Don't ignore this. Don't silence the voice in your spirit. This is your moment. Keep watching, because what you're about to hear could be the turning point of your entire life. 111. A new beginning is manifesting. You are aligned with divine energy. A powerful new chapter is unfolding. Trust your ideas, they are inspired. Stay focused, your thoughts are manifesting quickly. Say yes to the new beginning. Type 111 to claim this rebirth. 222. Divine timing is at work. Be still. Trust the unfolding. The answers are forming in unseen places. Your faith is not in vain. The delay was protection. The breakthrough is aligned with divine time. Type 222 to affirm your trust. 333. Your angels are surrounding you. You are not alone. Divine helpers walk with you now. Their guidance is all around, in dreams, numbers, signs, synchronicities. You are surrounded by holy presence. Type 333 to receive angelic help. 444. Stability and foundation are forming. Heaven is fortifying your steps. The structure you prayed for is coming together. What felt uncertain is becoming solid. You are being built to last. Type 444 to anchor in divine security. 555. You are being elevated. Change is here. Shift is happening. You are rising. You're being called higher in every area: faith, love, purpose, energy, and joy. Type 555 to receive the upgrade. 666. Realign with your spiritual core. Come back to center. Reconnect with your truth. Let go of distraction. You're being asked to realign and choose peace over pressure. Type 666 to return to divine balance. 777. Miracles are about to pour in. God is doing what only God can do. Expect divine intervention. Miracles are unlocking in areas you thought were closed forever. Type 777 to receive the supernatural blessing. 888. Financial and energetic abundance. Money is coming. Energy is rising. Your divine worth is awakening physical abundance. Expect unexpected income, provision, and elevation. Type 888 to claim divine overflow. 999. You are completing a sacred cycle. A karmic chapter is ending. You've passed the test. You're graduating from the pain. Make room, the new timeline is birthing now. Type 999 to step into divine completion. 1010. Divine alignment is opening doors. You are in the perfect place, at the perfect time, for something divinely orchestrated. Let go. Flow. Watch what opens next. Type 1010 to welcome divine alignment. 1212. Everything is shifting in your favor. The pieces are finally coming together. This moment was written in divine ink. The timeline is shifting for your highest good. Type 1212 to lock into your miracle. 1212, step by step, you are rising. You don't need to leap. Just take the next step. Your spiritual staircase is appearing beneath your feet. Keep climbing. Type 1212 to walk forward in faith. 1313, the old you is falling away. Transformation is messy, but necessary. The outdated version of you is being shed. You are entering your authentic power. Type 1313 to rise from the ashes. 1441, divine protection surrounds you. Your life is covered. Attacks are being blocked. You are shielded in love, truth, and divine light. Nothing sent to harm you will prosper. Type 1441 to affirm divine protection. 1515, shift your mind, shift your life. New thoughts will unlock new realities. Rewire your inner narrative. The life you dream of begins with the beliefs you choose now. Type 1515 to align with truth. 1616, love is being rewritten in your life. A new kind of love is entering. One that honors you, heals you, uplifts you. The old patterns are no longer welcome. Type 1616 to open your heart to divine love. 1717, your purpose is igniting. The fire inside is real. Your calling is surfacing. You're being pulled into what you were born to do. Don't dim it. Type 1717 to walk in purpose. 1818, doors are opening rapidly. What was blocked is now being blessed. Favor is running toward you. Watch how quickly things begin to shift. Type 1818 to welcome open doors. 1919, heal, release, rise. The pain you've been carrying is ready to dissolve. You are safe to let go. Healing will fill the space left behind. Type 1919 to embrace divine healing. 2020, clarity and vision are restoring. You will see clearly again. The fog is lifting. Your vision is being sharpened. What once confused you will now illuminate you. Type 2020 to step into clarity. 2112, the timeline is shifting. You're jumping timelines into higher alignment. What you once waited years for is coming faster. Energy is accelerating. Type 2112 to lock in the divine shift. 2222, double the faith, double the favor. What you thought was small is about to multiply. Double favor, double confirmation, double peace. Stay grounded. Expansion is near. Type 2222 to affirm multiplied blessings. 2323, new relationships are forming. Soul connections are approaching. Partnerships rooted in authenticity are finding you. Let go of the old. Make room for the divine. Type 2323 to attract aligned relationships. 2424, peace is becoming your foundation. Chaos is not your home. You're learning to lead with calm. Peace is becoming your power. You are the eye of your own storm. Type 2424 to become the calm. 2525, reclaim your voice. Speak up. Show up. Your truth deserves space. You are no longer silencing yourself for comfort. You are the light. Type 2525 to reclaim your power. 2626, you are being guided to your next home. This may be a spiritual home, a physical one, or a soul community. Wherever it is, it will feel like home in ways nothing else ever has. Type 2626 to align with divine relocation. 2727, your gifts are expanding. Your spiritual gifts are sharpening. Your discernment is strengthening. Trust your intuition, it's leading you to something sacred. Type 2727 to honor your divine gifts. 2828, divine restoration is here. Everything that was taken, joy, energy, faith, trust, is being restored to you in divine order. This is the season of renewal. Type 2828 to welcome restoration. 2929, prepare for sudden breakthrough. The sudden shift is almost here. Don't give up now. What you've prayed for is nearer than it appears. Stay positioned. Type 2929 to stand in faith. 3030, angelic acceleration. The heavens are moving in your favor. Angels are fast-tracking your alignment. You're being pulled into divine acceleration. Type 3030 to soar with GRA. You've been holding so much in your heart, quiet tears behind strong smiles, battles fought in silence, and questions tucked deep within your soul. You've waited for clarity. You've prayed for change. You've asked when your season will shift. Today, hear this, your breakthrough is closer than it's ever been. What once felt like an unmovable weight is about to lift. The pain you thought would last forever is nearing its expiration. I, the Lord your God, am stepping into the places of ache with my hand of healing, redemption, and divine purpose. This is not just a moment of change, it is a divine release. The pressure that's been building in your spirit has not been in vain. I've seen every moment you've held on when everything in you wanted to give up. You've remained rooted in me, and I honor your endurance. Your faith is birthing something miraculous. You have been growing in the dark, child. And now, I am calling you into the light. For a while now, you've been carrying something heavy. Perhaps it's been confusion. Perhaps it's been grief, disappointment, betrayal, or the residue of past trauma. Maybe you've been asking, why did this happen? Why me? How much longer? I want you to know I've been with you in every question. I've not turned my face away from your hurt. I've never left your side. I am not the author of your suffering, but I am the redeemer of it. What has been bothering you, what's been clinging to your soul like a shadow, is being addressed in this very season. Yes, some pains linger longer than others, and you have tried everything to shake it off. But now, I am stepping in. I am interrupting the cycles. I am severing the ties. I am ending the torment. I've been quietly working behind the scenes, unraveling the knots and loosening the chains you couldn't break alone. You didn't need to have the strength to do it yourself, that's why I am. I am the strength you lack, the peace you seek, the answer you haven't yet received. The pain has tried to define you, but it doesn't own you. I do. There were things happening in the spirit that you couldn't see. I was refining you, strengthening you, positioning you. You were not being punished, you were being prepared. Just as gold is refined by fire, your spirit was being purified by the heat of adversity. Yes, you cried. Yes, you broke. Yes, you doubted. But still, you stood. And that matters to me. You didn't walk away from me in the fire, even when it hurt. You clung to my name, even when your grip was weak. You remained faithful when nothing made sense. That is faith refined by fire. And that kind of faith does not go unnoticed in heaven. Do not think you are forgotten. Do not think your prayers are lost in the wind. They have built a foundation, and I am answering them. You've waited for understanding, and I tell you, it's on the horizon. I do not withhold truth from those who seek me. The confusion you've lived in, the fog that's blurred your path, the almost answers, and nearly breakthroughs, they are all making way for divine clarity. You are about to see differently. What used to bewilder you will make perfect sense. I'm opening your eyes not only to the truth around you, but also to the truth within you. The lies you once believed about yourself are falling apart. The shame that attached itself to you is losing its grip. You are coming into awareness of who you really are in me. No more confusion. No more second guessing. I am revealing my purpose to you, step by step, and I will not leave you in the dark. I need you to know this: what is coming is far greater than what has been lost. The blessing ahead is not just a reward, it is a reparation. You have sown in tears, and I promise you will reap in joy. I have stored up blessings you didn't even know to ask for. The opportunities, connections, peace, joy, healing, and restoration coming to you are not random. They are the divine response to your faithfulness, your persistence, and your trust. Even when you didn't feel strong, you stayed close to me. Even when you faltered, you didn't give up completely. So now, I am releasing the fruit of your faith. I am placing you into a new season of open doors, unexpected favor, and relational healing. Even the things you thought were completely broken, I am mending them with my divine thread. I can do what seems impossible. You don't have to know how. You just have to believe that I will. Patience isn't weakness. It's trust in motion. You have waited, and I honor that. This season wasn't about punishment, it was about preparation. While you waited, I built roots in you. Deep ones. Strong ones. Invisible to the eye, but powerful in the spirit. You don't yet see the fullness of what I've built inside you. But you will. The character, the wisdom, the discernment, the compassion you've been forming under pressure. And now, you're ready to bloom. I haven't just been preparing the blessing for you, I've been preparing you for the blessing. Because what I'm giving you is sacred. It carries purpose. It carries legacy. It carries my fingerprints. I know it felt like I was silent. I know it seemed like I wasn't moving. But I never left your side, not for a moment. My timeline is not your timeline. But it is perfect. There were things I had to align, remove, establish, and heal before I could bring you into the fullness of what's next. Some of what you lost wasn't rejection, it was redirection. Some doors didn't open because I had better ones waiting. Some relationships ended not because you failed, but because I wanted to protect you from what you couldn't yet see. Everything has been intentional. Even the delays. Even the detours. They've been part of my plan to bless you. Child, I am calling you higher. What you're about to step into is not just a new season, it is a new dimension. I am expanding you, elevating you, anointing you afresh. You are stepping into a new realm of awareness, influence, creativity, authority, and spiritual power. You will feel the shift. In your thoughts. In your surroundings. In your spirit. What once drained you will no longer touch you. What once confused you will now make sense. You will operate from overflow, not exhaustion. This is the season where things align. This is the season where you rise. You have help. You are not walking alone. I have assigned angels to protect you, to minister to you, and to open doors ahead of you. The spiritual realm is responding to your obedience. All of heaven celebrates your courage to keep going. All of heaven backs your next move. Even when no one saw what you were going through, I saw. And I dispatched divine reinforcement. The warfare you faced wasn't because you were weak, it was because you're important to my plan. The enemy tried to stop what you carry, but he failed. And now you are emerging stronger than ever. I am healing you. Not just the visible wounds, but the silent ones, the emotional, spiritual, and psychological scars that have lingered too long. You are not broken beyond repair. You are not too far gone. My love restores everything it touches. I will turn the areas of deepest hurt into fountains of deepest joy. You will laugh again. You will trust again. You will dream again. Touch those places inside of you that you've hidden. Let me be the safe place you turn to. I don't shame you for your pain. I hold you in it, and I lead you through it. This is your moment to not quit. Even if everything tells you to give up, don't. You're closer than you've ever been. The answers are coming. The blessing is forming. The clarity is near. You are not being denied. You are being perfectly aligned. I am faithful. I am with you. And I am about to show you that everything was leading to something beautiful. You will understand. You will rejoice. You will testify. The pain is ending. The blessing is breaking through. Just hold on, I've got you. With all my love, God. There are moments in life that can feel like the end. Moments where it seems like everything you've built has crumbled. Moments where your heart is too tired to hope, your mind too weary to dream, and your soul too heavy to sing. I saw you in those moments. I heard your quiet cries behind closed doors. I felt every ache and sigh you didn't have words for. And today, I want you to hear me clearly. This is not your ending. This is your awakening. You have walked through fire. You have passed through flood. You have been misunderstood, overlooked, and broken in ways only heaven fully understands. But you have not been abandoned. And you are not lost. You are in transition, from sorrow to joy, from limitation to expansion, from confusion to clarity. Not to the version of you that once was, but to the version of you that you were always destined to become. This is the unveiling. This is the moment when all the inner work, the quiet prayers, the lonely nights, and the deep surrender begin to blossom. The seed has cracked open. Something new is sprouting. You are not who you were before the pain. You are stronger, wiser, and more aligned with heaven's heartbeat. And now, I want to speak over you, not just as your God, but as the one who designed your soul before time began. I know how much you've lost. I know the heartbreak, the disillusionment, and the emptiness that followed. It felt like life was being pulled from you piece by piece. But what if I told you I was removing the layers that weren't really you? The masks, the expectations, the unhealed trauma, it had to be removed. Because I am calling you into something real. Something rooted. Something holy. And it can't be built on false foundations. I'm removing what you outgrew, what was stunting your growth, and what kept you bound to versions of yourself that were never true to your essence. I've been peeling back the layers to reveal your divine identity. You didn't lose your way. You lost what was never meant to go with you into your next chapter. The stripping was sacred. It was my hand at work. And now, I am rebuilding you on truth. Do you remember those nights when you asked, "Where are you, God?" When everything was dry, silent, and uncertain? That wilderness season, where you couldn't see fruit, where you felt invisible, where nothing made sense, that place was holy ground. In the wilderness, I was detoxing your spirit from the noise. I was developing your discernment. I was teaching you how to trust me even when you couldn't trace me. You thought I had walked away, but I was walking closer than ever. You see, in the wilderness, my voice becomes unmistakable. When everything else is stripped away, what remains is what's real. And you learned how to hear me in the stillness. You learned that your worth isn't based on applause, performance, or outcome. Your worth is in me. And now, the wilderness has done its work. You are stepping into the land of promise. I am reintroducing you to the world, but more importantly, to yourself. The version of you that's been waiting to emerge. The version of you that knows who they are. The version of you that's not afraid to take up space, speak your truth, walk in your calling, and let my light shine unapologetically. You no longer need to fit in. You were made to stand out. You're not here to shrink, conform, or settle. You're here to blaze a trail, to be a light, to carry healing, to speak hope, and to transform atmospheres just by being who I created you to be. And guess what? You don't have to strive to prove anything. You just have to be aligned with me, and I will do the rest. My beloved child, as you stand on the threshold of a brand new month, I speak now directly to your spirit, inviting you into a holy unfolding. Do not dismiss this moment as ordinary, for this is not just the turning of a calendar page, it is a spiritual shift. It is a new season I have hand-carved for you. A reset. A revival. A divine refreshing of your soul, mind, heart, and path. You've asked me for change. You've prayed for clarity. You've longed for healing. And I heard you. In silence and in chaos, I have been working. This is not just a new month, it is the gateway to a higher version of yourself, to deeper wisdom, greater peace, and unshakable faith. Release the old wounds that try to whisper lies about who you are and what you deserve. The pain that weighed your shoulders, the grief that wrapped around your chest, the regrets that stole your sleep, I am clearing them from your path. Not by your strength, but by my spirit. You are not defined by the moments that broke you. You are defined by the one who heals you. Let my wind blow away the ashes. The dust of what once was does not belong in your present or future. Do not be afraid to shed the skin of former identities. Who you were is not who you are becoming. I am not only clearing the energy around you, but I am renewing the energy within you. Where insecurity once reigned, I am placing divine courage. Where comparison stole your joy, I am installing peace in your own process. Where doubt tried to paralyze your voice, I am empowering your words with divine fire. You have spent too long doubting yourself, questioning your value, and diminishing your light to fit into small spaces. But you were never meant to blend in. I created you to stand out, not for vanity, but for vibrancy. My glory will shine through you when you stop hiding and start believing. Speak it until your cells respond. Speak it until your energy aligns. Speak it until heaven moves in agreement. This is not empty repetition, these are declarations of faith that shift atmospheres. In this new month, you will notice something different. Certain doors will begin to open with little effort. These are not accidents. They are answers. I have already gone before you and made preparations. I am aligning you with people who will see your worth. I am removing those who distorted your reflection. I am setting you up for divine encounters, people, opportunities, and places that match the version of you I am bringing forward. Do not chase what I have closed. Do not mourn what I have removed. This is alignment, not abandonment. This is refinement, not rejection. Trust the shifting. It is making space for something far greater. Confidence is not arrogance, it is divine knowing. You were made in my image. You were formed with intention. You were born with an assignment. You are not here by accident. Your uniqueness is your power. Your authenticity is your light. Your difference is your calling card. Let no one dim your fire with opinions or criticisms. Let no voice, even your own inner doubt, keep you small. When you understand who you are in me, you will walk with unshakable assurance. You are not just talented. You are anointed. You are not just intelligent. You are divinely guided. You are not just strong. You are spirit-filled. As you enter this new month, let peace cover you like a blanket. I go before you to prepare the way. I surround you to defend you from unseen attacks. I walk beside you so you are never alone. And I reside within you so you can walk with wisdom and authority. You don't have to fear what's ahead. I hold the future. I wrote the blueprint. You are covered, guarded, and protected. I am exposing what you couldn't see before. I am warning you when something is off. I am affirming when you are on the right path. What used to take years will now happen in months. What used to feel blocked will now flow. I am breathing upon your efforts. I am speeding up your process, not to overwhelm you, but because you are ready. You've been prepared in fire. You've grown in silent seasons. You've matured when it seemed like nothing was happening. Now, things will begin to align quickly. This is your season of divine acceleration. Do not hold back. Do not second guess. Trust the pace I am setting, even if it seems fast. You are not unqualified, you are equipped by grace. Your story is a testimony. Your pain has been transformed into wisdom. Your perspective is unique and sacred. Do not silence yourself out of fear of judgment or misunderstanding. You are not meant to be silent, you are meant to be a trumpet. When you speak with love and truth, chains break. When you share authentically, others awaken. When you shine, you give others permission to do the same. Right now, as you read these words, my spirit surrounds you. Angels walk beside you. The atmosphere is charged with possibility. Miracles are near. The spiritual veil is thin, and divine guidance is increasing. Be sensitive to the nudges. Listen to your inner knowing. That whisper you feel? That's me. You are not alone. You are not forgotten. You are not behind. You are in divine time. You are right where I need you to be, on the brink of breakthrough. My grace is sufficient. My timing is perfect. Your job is not to control, but to surrender. You will accomplish more by being rooted in my peace than by hustling in fear. Let me carry what you cannot. Let me heal what you cannot fix. Let me move mountains that intimidate you. Breathe deeply. Relax your shoulders. Feel my presence. Every step you take into alignment brings joy to heaven. You are rising into who you were always meant to be. You are no longer running from yourself, you are running toward your purpose. You are no longer avoiding growth, you are embracing transformation. You are no longer questioning your worth, you are owning your sacred identity. You are walking in a divine glow now, heaven-backed, spirit-led, soul-aligned. You are not who you were. And you never will be again. Father God, I welcome this new month with an open heart and surrendered spirit. Clear away all remnants of fear, doubt, shame, and heaviness. Make room in me for joy, clarity, peace, and boldness. Boost my confidence, not in self alone, but in you, who works through me. I affirm this is a fresh start. I embrace new energy, divine alignments, and heavenly breakthroughs. I am ready for what you have planned. I walk forward with trust, knowing you are with me, for me, and in me. In Jesus' name, amen. You may not feel ready, but faith is not about feelings. It's about trust. You are more equipped than you know. You are more radiant than you realize. You are more powerful than you've been told. Welcome this month with a sacred yes. Walk into each day with open arms. Let my presence guide your every decision. Let my word be your daily bread. Let my spirit be your anchor when the winds blow. You are walking into the new, and you are not walking alone. Before the sun rose, before your eyes opened, before the world began moving in its usual rhythm, I whispered your name into the sacred stillness of the dawn. I spoke over you, as I do every morning, rise, my child. This is a new day, a new month, a new moment, and I am doing a new thing within you. I have heard your silent cries. I have seen the quiet tears that never reached the floor. I have witnessed your wrestling, your striving, your aching. But now, my love, it is time for the unfolding. The blooming. The return. The rise. This is not just a fresh chapter. This is an entirely new book. To embrace what is ahead, you must be willing to release what lies behind. Not because it was all bad, but because it has run its course. I am clearing the space around you. I am removing spiritual clutter. Old patterns, expired friendships, broken beliefs, ancestral pain, hidden bitterness, these cannot follow you into your next. You may feel the tug of grief. That is normal. Even dead weight can feel familiar. You are not being punished. You are being pruned. I remove only to restore. I take away only to make space for the miraculous. Let me work. Let me wash your soul clean. Let me untangle you from yesterday. You may not recognize it yet, but you are not who you once were. The quiet growth that happened in your wilderness, that was me. The endurance you built in silence, that was me. The wisdom you gained from your hardest nights, that, too, was me. Growth isn't always loud. Often, it's buried. But like a seed, it bursts forth at the appointed time. This is your appointed time. You've outgrown fear. You've outgrown smallness. You've outgrown pretending. This month marks the beginning of your emergence. Stand up. Straighten your crown. You are stepping into your divine design. I know disappointment has tried to harden your hope. I know how many times you prepared your heart for the answer, only to be left waiting again. I know how hope started to feel like a trap, like a tease, like a lie. But I'm telling you now, believe again. You are not being set up for failure. You are being positioned for fulfillment. I am restoring your ability to dream, to expect, to be excited without fear of being let down. This new month is a holy window, a divine refresh. Your faith, shaken but still alive, is enough. You don't need to be fearless to move forward. You just need to be willing. Let me breathe on your confidence. Let me speak truth into the places where lies have lived. You've been told you were too much, too soft, too quiet, too different, but I say you are just right for your assignment. Stop asking for permission to be who I created you to be. Stop looking around for validation when I've already spoken over you. You were not born to shrink. You were born to shine. You may think you're late. You may feel behind. But in my kingdom, Delay is not denial. It is preparation. There were things I needed to teach you before I could release you. There were places in your soul that needed healing before your next door could open. You didn't miss it. You're not too old. You're not forgotten. My timing is perfect. In this new month, I will begin whispering divine strategy into your spirit. No longer will you chase random opportunities. No longer will you exhaust yourself trying to force open locked doors. I am placing you where you belong. I am downloading clarity into your decisions. I am setting your feet on anointed ground. Get quiet. Listen deeply. I will speak in dreams, in divine connections, and gentle nudges. You will know the path because peace will follow it. You are being given new eyes. You will begin to see situations, people, and choices differently. Things that once confused you will suddenly make sense. The red flags you ignored before will now be crystal clear. The illusions will fade, and truth will rise. This is a gift, not a curse. Do not mourn the loss of illusions. Celebrate the clarity. What you can see now, you can no longer tolerate, and that is freedom. You are not walking into this month alone. Heaven is backing you. Angels are assigned to you. My spirit is dwelling within you. You are divinely supported. Even when you feel weak, I am strong in you. Call on me often. Include me in everything. From the smallest errand to the biggest leap, I want to walk with you. There is no request too small, no need too big. You've lost things you didn't think you could live without. You've been shattered in places you thought would never heal.